Here you can see the moon and Venus setting in the west. This is the view from my observing place at the backside of my house. I have the telescope, or rather the telephoto lens, set up here with auto guiding. One of the first times I'm doing auto guiding with the tele lens. It's a Canon 300 FD L lens, and there is a ASI 183 mono camera at the back of this lens. I'm running an AVX mount, and as auto guider I'm using the ASI 120 mini. It's quite a cold night or evening. It's about -10 now and dropping. I'm doing the focusing now with a Batinov mask on top of the lens. And I have my computer here connected to the cameras with using SharpCap for capturing and PhD2 for guiding. Here we have the classic Batinov pattern. It's not quite in focus yet. I will have to turn slightly on the tele lens. It's quite annoying to do focusing with a lens compared to a telescope, and it has a tendency to slip also, so the focus can change during the night. That is what happened to me last night when I did the same object as I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to photograph the nebula IC 405 in Auriga. It's a nebula with a lot of HAlfa in it, so I have an HAlfa filter in the tele lens. It's a Bader 7 nanometer filter. Okay, now I'll continue with the focusing and then the framing of. Here is the classic Batinov pattern. Hope you can see it. I think I got it quite good anyway. As I said, it's not so easy to focus with the tele lens. I'll remove the Batinov mask. It's better to remove it before starting to capture images. Now we'll move the lens to IC 405. Just press the IC number on the hand control. Now it's slewing to, hopefully it's doing also one meridian flip to get to the right position. It's really a nice conjunction with the Venus and the moon in the west setting now. Really nice. Put some rubber bands on the focusing mechanism. That's a trick I learned from a friend of mine, and that helps to stabilize the focus and not make it shift from gravity. So let's see if we have anything here. Now I've got the first image in. First 6-minute image of IC 405, also called the Flaming Star Nebula. I hope you can see it here on the screen. It's quite prominent, I think. I photographed this nebula last night also, last evening, and I got some good images, but I also got some bad ones because the focus drifted. This looks nice. Now I'll have to take a look at the focus in about an hour and see if it has changed. I'm not sure the reason why it changed, if it's the cold or if it's the gravity moving the focusing mechanism. You can also see this typical star that on the right hand side of the frame, which exists in many ASI cameras and Sony based cameras. The dark frames will remove that one. It's amazing that it's so effective with dark frames, but it works really nicely. We'll just take a look at the PhD graph also again. It's fascinating to look at this graph. I have a error of 0.8 arc seconds, which is the best I ever had, I think. I'm usually about 1.2 or 1.4. I never know why it differs, what's the reason. But it's much calmer, the curve, than it usually is. That's nice. Now I go in and do something else for a while, and then I'll go out and check the focus in about an hour. Let's see what happens.